All right, why are you stealing? Why are you taking what doesn't belong to you?
I just had a real bad time in my life, Your Honor.
Everybody has bad times in their life, but they're not out here stealing and breaking into people's cars. So we're back to, why are you stealing? Why are you taking what does not belong to you?
No money.
Hmm?
No money. I wasn't
I'm
working.
sorry, what?
I wasn't working. I was low on funds.
A lot of people are out of funds. They still don't steal. State of Texas versus Michael Mora. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, hey, Your Honor.
Defense.
Roberto Andersino.
And are you Mr. Mora?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Mora, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision or Deferred Adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we're proceeding on count one alone, maybe count two. No objection.
All right, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand? You're charged with theft, 30,000 to 150,000 of a vehicle. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
He's shown remorse for his actions, Your Honor. He's been in custody for quite some time. It's like 152 days. I think he's had time to think about it, and he's ready to get out in the real world and do well.
All right, why are you stealing? Why are you taking what doesn't belong to you?
I just had a real bad time in my life, Your Honor.
Everybody has bad times in their life, but they're not out here stealing and breaking into people's cars. So we're back to, why are you stealing? Why are you taking what does not belong to you?
No money.
Hmm?
No money. I wasn't
I'm
working.
sorry, what?
I wasn't working. I was low on funds.
A lot of people are out of funds. They still don't steal. So you're just out here in this world, just taking what does not belong to you. That's what you're doing?
That's what I was doing.
I mean, well, you haven't been doing it now because you're in custody for 100 and what?
52 days.
Yeah, you've been in custody for 152 days. So unless they have vehicles on the yard at the Bexar County Jail for people to take, you're not stealing.
No, ma'am, but I've had time to think about it.
Yeah, but I'm looking at your criminal history. Is this the first theft you've had?
My first step, yes.
State, is this the first theft or first theft case he's ever had?
Good, 2000, I don't have the exact offense there, but 2020, he had a theft, 100 to 750, that he got deferred on, but then he, was revoked May 13th, 2021 for 3 days in the Bexar County Jail.
Did you not remember that theft case? Was it hazy?
I can't remember.
All right, so again, this is not your first theft case, so why do you keep stealing?
Again, I was low on funds.
All right, so I think I need to help him. And I'm going to follow your agreement, but he obviously needs some help that he has not received from anyone else. So I'm about to help you. There's going to be a $600 fine. That's going to be probated. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
All right, that's a good thing. 10 years deferred adjudication. Take in consideration 2024 CR 5959, 2024 CR 3664, grand jury number 821023. There's to be restitution to the following: Neri David Newingill Bamba and Marisol Martinez. There's to be no contact with Stephanie Olivia Guerra, Raymonte Prime, Prime, Emily Guerra, Juan Guerra, and this part, it's not about rehabilitation. This is the punishment. He's not allowed to drive while he's on probation. He's going to be taking the via bus. So there's to be no driving, a referral to felony drug court in custody, TAP evaluation in custody, there's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, the UA hotline until further notice, hats 1 and 2, field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. And then at probation's discretion, proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And he's to follow all recommendations of TAP. All right. Probation, anything else? All right, so defense, this is where I hear your argument. Is there a reason why I shouldn't order that he do 180 days in the Bear County Jail or the state jail facility as a condition?
Yes, Judge, because he's already essentially done that. 152 days is pretty significant going up into a plea for probation.
How much did he do on his last case when did he successfully complete his probation for the theft case that he previously had?
I believe that was a misdemeanor. I think they said it was revoked and he was sentenced to 3 days.
All right. So how much time have you done in county before? Don't even count this 152 days.
Month.
A month?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the state jail facility before?
I'm
Do you want to go to the state jail facility?
I'm
All right, and what's up with the tattoo on your chest? What's that about?
That's my brother.
I'm sorry, what?
That's my brother.
All right, why do you have your brother's tattoo?
Because I lost him. He's in foster care.
All right, he's in foster care?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry, 120 hours of community service restitution. And probation. It's going to be 60 days in the Bear County Jail as a condition. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you?
Would you consider 30? See, he's already done 152.
No. All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. People don't like when people steal things, right? And you got to ask yourself, the things that you've been stealing, your attorney says you've been at the Bear County Jail for 152 days. Now you're going to be there for an extra 60 days. Ask yourself, was stealing that car worth the days away from your life in the free world? Was it worth it? Then you need to stop doing it. And if you violate this probation, what's going to end up happening is a motion to revoke is going to be filed, and you'll be subject to the full range of punishment if the state is able to prove up the allegations in any motion to revoke. So from here on out, everything that you do, when you feel like, oh, I don't have any money, let me think about breaking into somebody's car and let me think about committing a new offense, you need to ask yourself, is this something that could potentially result in me going to prison for 10 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. I don't think you want to end up at the prison and somebody asks, why are you here? Oh, I stole a car. 10 years? Wow. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. State versus Michael John Mora. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Megan Galloway from the state.
Defense.
David Andre Woodard from Mr. Mora.
And are you Michael John Mora?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Michael John Moore who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 6575 for the, sorry, just 1 second off the record. Excuse me. You need to whisper and the deputy will move you all down to the end so you can speak. You're welcome.
Judge, can you move your mic up, please?
Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. All right. Are you the same Michael John Moore who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 6575 for the offense of theft $30,000 to $150,000 on June 10th, 2024 for a period of 10 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Your Honor, we're going to proceed on violation of condition number 1 on or about the 3rd day of July 2024 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Michael John Mora, committed the offense of tampering with electronic monitoring device in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Waive and abandon the remainder.
Any objections?
No objection, Judge.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it to grant the motion and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It's for the court to grant the state's motion, revoke or adjudicate the defendant, revoke his community supervision, and sentence him to 4 years and TDC.
All right. What has he done on probation?
I don't think he's done much of anything, Judge.
All right, and this tampering with the, I'm assuming tampering with the GPS, what does that mean? Did he remove his GPS?
He cut the GPS monitor off.
Okay. Court is going to grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke. Probation, has he done anything?
Judge, Mr. Mora was in felony, he was a felony drug court participant at one point. And based on the court's summary, Judge, Mr. Mora did not do very much on his probation.
All right. Have you done anything on probation? You want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You can lower your hand, state your name for the record. All right. Did you do anything on probation?
No.
Why not?
Wrong decisions.
All right. Court is going to find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 8 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's to be restitution to Nerry, Nerry, David, middle name Nuangile, last name Bumba, and Marisol Martinez. And the restitution to Marisol Martinez is in cause number 2024 CR 3664. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yeah.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney, and the court will suggest a therapeutic community. That doesn't increase the length of time that you're in custody. However, I have no jurisdiction to force them to place you in that program. But if you request it, they'll see that I've requested it for you and they may place you in the program. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge, I have a motion